baby, my Valentine. Can I you the making with temperature day? If you leave me, you're good. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. My love ain't the thought of me. I am so obsessed. I want to pull up, never need it. Pull up, make I see you love. Yeah, my love, me make a bad man. I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, 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 don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they make I see you, now you where they got my fancy. Don't they do me, I keep banky, oh no, 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 no. Or should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need them make I look pity. You won't make us enjoy me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body bad can make you for Ghana. Here, dancing for me, baby, pana. Come and give me show.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem.
Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a fuck who my opponent is. Game and I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling me dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down as just one of the greatest.
Takes flight, going down. Clear the deck. Deck cleared.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA, thank you. It's still early in the season and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. And you want to earn the trust of your coaches.
A look at the Magic starting group. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Cole Anthony is out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot for the Knicks. Randle and Robinson will be the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Brunson in at the point. Now here's Ross. Tries it from 9. Wagner passes to Ross. Just 5 on the clock. Hits the target from 18 feet. Ross has got his team on the board to start the game for the Magic.
You can see Terrence Ross call for the pick and roll. He makes it work. That's good leadership from him at the offensive end.
The shot's good from Brunson.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Anthony. The pass to Ross. From the arc. Second chance shot. Robinson with the block. Randle outside. And Randle throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
We're about 1 minute into the first. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Pass to Ross. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Here's Fournier. That one doesn't drop. And Orlando the other way now. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one. But they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. The 3 from Anthony. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
As comfortable as anybody from deep, you cannot leave Cole Anthony open.
Doris, you have to appreciate how confident Cole Anthony is in his game.
Kevin, I love the swagger this young man plays with. He feels and believes that he can score on anyone at the NBA level. And that kind of attitude is what, to me, makes this guy unguardable. And Greg, I cannot imagine how proud you are as his father.
Well, Doris, there's no doubt that I'm proud of him. And you're right, he probably does think he can score on just about anybody, even when he can't.
I love it when guards are willing to get on the inside and go ahead and make plays. Cole Anthony, a scorer by nature.
That one goes in.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Magic have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Us with the bounce pass. Here's Banchero. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. New York called for the foul. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
That free throw, good from Banchero. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
And the Knicks making a change here. Quickly's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Anthony, the pass to Banchero. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. And what separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Now Wagner following the miss by Evan Fournier from deep. Carter with the three. Randle grabs the board. And Randle has got the ball here for the Knicks. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Anthony kicks to Carter. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And it's Barrett penetrating.
This guy can finish with either hand. What a finish from R.J. Barrett.
The Magic trail by 3. Now Anthony. Last game out he had 14. Out to Carter. Passes it to Banchero. There's the triple. The shot will not fall. The Knicks go the other way with it. Randle with the ball. Pass to Robinson. Here's Fournier. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Nice move. Robinson with the block.
Well, no easy bucket with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
The Magic shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. Cole Anthony. 1 shot.
That's good from Anthony. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
Now here's Anthony. 6 points for him. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Ross has got his 2nd basket.
You have to know when to simply catch and shoot, and it serves Terrence Ross very well that time.
Randle no good. Orlando trailing here. Wagner outside. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Ross on the wing. To the inside. Anthony. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Knicks have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. And Barrett slams it in.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
The Magic trail by 4. And here is Anthony. And the shot goes down. Anthony's got 8 points. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Quickly finds Randle. And Randle throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Anthony. He's got 8. Carter with a screen on quickly. Anthony with it. Robinson picks him up. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Carter. 3-pointer. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 10.
Boy, what a great find by Carter Jr. Not a ball-stopping big man. You've got to love it. Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Magic trail by 4. Anthony up on top, quickly covering. Here's Banchero. Randle with some nice D. Anthony against Quickly. Shoots from 14, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Orlando's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Ross with a wide open look. Offensive rebound, Carter. And finished off by Carter.
Boy, that's a big-time effort play by Wendell Carter Jr. This guy gives you everything he's got.
Here's Fournier. Buries it down low. Fournier's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And think about this, guys. Wendell Carter Jr. has really flourished into an important and efficient two-way big man. We know defensively he can hold things down. And offensively, he can take it down low. We know he can face up and make shots.
Toppin comes in for Mitchell Robinson, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for Fournier. Here are the Magic now. 6-point game. He takes it in. Here's Hampton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Down low, and slam dunk by Harris.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside Rose. Rebounded by Hampton.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Count the basket. Now just a 2-point Knicks lead.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same. Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Bamba setting the pick for Harris. The 3. Okeke, no good.
I mean, come on, jack that one in the face of some strong defense. You got to think twice about that.
And Randle throws it down.
We know that Julius Randle loves to put it on the deck. Off the triple drive, boy, he can be tough to deal with.
So it's Orlando now, following the score by New York. Inside, here's Bamba. It's blocked. Here's Quickly. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. And now a 6-point Knicks lead.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Harris inside. Randle on him. Randle with some nice deep. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks. Let's see the stat sheet here for Hampton. Last season's performance for him. He was around 7 points a game last year, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
The Knicks leading by 6. Here's Rose, and the Knicks good for 2.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Here's Hampton, following the score by Derrick Rose.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Pablo with the block.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
And that one is good from Okeke.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
And it's Barrett penetrating. And Barrett slams it in.
Well, R.J. Barrett, how about the ability to focus with the defender right in his grill? How about that finish? Woo!
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The pass to Bull. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Bamba inside. He's defended by Randle. Bamba's shot is off. Quickly finds Barrett. Here's Toppin. Bangs home the trifecta. And now it's a 12-point New York lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Hampton. Lets it go from 11, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Knicks 4th.
Well, they made a huge commitment to rebounding last year, and it showed in the numbers. They were spectacular.
The Knicks leading by 12. Rose looking around. Puts up a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Knicks lead.
Hampton passes to Bamba. No good again that time. And Randle has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Here's quickly. going to go that time.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Harris's shot is off. New York's gone 3 or 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And it's quickly missing. The Magic trail by 15. Now, here's Hampton. Bowles banked in off the glass.
Yeah, inside, Bolt does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Driving the lane, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Bucket is good. Hampton's got 6.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
Outside Rose. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. 6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Julius Randle getting it done for New York. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Your Knicks City game.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
We've got Obi Toppin. Derrick Rose is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Robinson, and it's Fournier in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And with all the youth of this Magic team, you feel like, Doris, they are on the verge of something big.
For their fan base, Kevin, you certainly hope so. What you're really looking for is maybe the breakthrough that the Cleveland Cavaliers had last year. A textbook job of rebuilding with youth and quality trades. You have to stay patient and understand this is a process.
And the first one at the line is good.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
And he makes both free throws. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
And to see your son Greg find success in the NBA, I can only imagine that's going to be so special for him.
It is. I'm a proud papa because something that so few get to experience. So I couldn't be more proud of him and happy as well.
And he makes the first. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that start. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Shot clock at 6. From downtown, and there's Banchero on the assist from Wagner.
3 points.
Banchero's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Orlando. Here's Rose, and the Knicks miss again. Here's Orlando now. Big stretch here, going 10-2. To the middle, here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Well, it's excellent recognition from Cole Anthony, but how about your offense working to get a man that wide open pretty?
Here's Brunson. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Anthony. 17 points in the game. Rebounded by Rose. And finished off by Rose.
Well, that's one of Derrick Rose's specialties, finishing at the rim. Flex those muscles, D-Rose.
46.
Here's Orlando now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Over in the corner, Banchero. 6 to shoot. Wagner as screen on Rose. Unloads from 13, and he hits the jump shot. Ross has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
But of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Anthony, following the score by New York. Jacks up a 3, and again, it's the Magic from deep.
You have Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
And Toppin throws it down.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now here's Ross. He's got 9. Anthony in the corner. Here's Carter. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Carter Jr.
Anthony's got assist number 5 here tonight.
What a nice play. Off the catch and shoot, the big man, Wendell Carter Jr. is true.
And it's blocked. Anthony taking his time here. Beyond the arc. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
When you allow a guy as confident as Cole Anthony to catch a rhythm, you are in for a long night.
Fournier for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
But we come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
The Knicks leading by 4. Now Brunson. He picked up 21 points in their last one against Orlando.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy is a playmaker, was a driving force for that offense.
Now Ross, after Jalen Brunson missed it on that last three-pointer. And that one's good, Anthony.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Fournier. There's the 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Bounce pass, Anthony.
Knicks lead.
Shoots from 14. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Wagner.
But you don't often see Wagner exploit the defense in the mid-range, but he understood this is where it will work for me right now.
And it's Rose missing.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 22. Ross with it. Back to Carter from past the arc. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Kobe.
And checking out the numbers for Derrick Rose, how he performed last season. He averaged about 12 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
Here's Brunson. He's got 11. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Looking now at the numbers for Carter, he's coming off an excellent season. And he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage, able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop. Back to Ross. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by New York. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Now here's Anthony after R.J. Barrett's miss. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Manuel quickly. He's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Then for the Magic. Bol, he's checked in for Banchero. And Hampton subbed in for Anthony. Pass to Ross. Pocket 6. Shoots over Fournier. No good from Ross.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Barrett. Takes it inside. Takes it off the glass. Barrett's got 10.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now, here's Hampton. He's got 6. And here's Wagner. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency as soon as he came into the league. You know what you'll get from him every night.
And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Fournier.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s, Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
Randle's checked in for New York. And so Fournier nails both of them. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
Doris, since 2000, the New York Knicks have won a grand total of 1 playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problems?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now.
And the first one drops.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And Harris drops them both.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon, Pablo Banchero, well, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Orlando with the ball, following the score by New York. Fournier against Harris. Shakes him. That shot off. Nice D from Fournier. The Knicks leading by 5. Into the lane.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Orlando's gone 4 assists from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Hampton passes to Bamba. Kicks it to Harris. Orlando moving the ball around. There's the dish to Bull. Pass to Harris, out to the wing. Here's Hampton. Money from the wing. Hampton's got 8 points.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Listen, we've seen Evan Fournier go off before. This guy is smart, and he takes high percentage shots.
75.
The feed to Harris. And stolen by Fournier. And here we go. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Now, here's Hampton. He's got 8. Harris outside. In the corner, Bull with it. 4 on the clock. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead. And just tax a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Bamba a screen on Fournier. Here's Harris, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
How about Randle with the send it back block? Nicely done, Julius.
And it's quickly missing. The Magic trail by 8. Harris outside. There's the pass to Hampton. And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
On defense, New York. Now, here's Hampton. Here's the floater.
And he got off to a nice start, but slow down here in the second quarter.
And the basket is good. And it's a 10-point New York lead.
Well, if you're Julius Randle, sprint the floor and get an easy one.
71.
Harris against Fournier. Here's Harris. Pass to Bamba. That one, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. And it's in there.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randle assertive and able to find the finish.
Here's Hampton, following the basket by Julius Randle. Harris outside. Passes it to Bull. Back to Harris. It's blocked. Quickly the pass to Barrett. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Bamba.
Boy, you love that he wants to finish with authority, sending a message to the defense. R.J. Barrett.
The Magic trail by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And stolen by Fournier. At the elbow, Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here is Harris. Here's Okiki. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Bamba. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Here's Hampton. Randle with the block. And so it's New York holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
You guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Taking a look here at Orlando, they knew they'd be in for a rough start. The question is, do they have the tools to turn it around? The front office will tell you yes, but they're the ones who assembled the team.
Moving on now to the first half of play. And how about Julius Randle's contribution?
I love the energy out of him thus far. Piling up the blocks, not allowing shooters to get comfortable, and cleaning up the boards. He's giving a full effort. I don't see him slowing down in the second half either.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Cole Anthony having a dominant impact, guys, in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And so in the game for the Magic, at the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. Cole Anthony is out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Barrett with the basket on the assist from Randle. 20 points for R.J. Barrett.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for New York. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
The Knicks making a switch here. Quickly's checked in. Now here's Anthony. Pass to Wagner. He can't hit that time. The Knicks leading by 19 points.
In international play, Evan Fournier's been a part of the French team for a lot of big events.
Well, think about it. He was part of bronze medal winning teams for France at both the 14 and 19 World Cups. He was the leading scorer for the French national team at the 2020 Tokyo Games. Oh, yeah, he's been an integral part.
Now here's Ross, following the miss by Julius Randle. 5 on the clock, and here's Anthony for 3. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Quickly. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. Quickly's got 14.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Poked away. And they're running. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
New York calls timeout.
Checking out some numbers for Barrett. A very nice season for him last year. Around 20 points per game last season, 6 rebounds and 3 assists. And right now, he's just a role player, but he's working hard and contributing in spurts.
Well, we've certainly seen flashes of what this guy can do, but he has got to find a way to consistently do it if he wants to be a starter.
First one falls for him.
R.J. Barrett, still such a young talent in the NBA, but this is something this young man has dreamed about for as long as he can remember. He has the work habits and the commitment to be great.
He hits both from the stripe. And Orlando has possession. Ross on the wing. From deep. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And he gets the bucket. Barrett's got 6 points in the quarter.
Good concentration from the man out of Toronto, Ontario, R.J. Barrett. Go ahead with the contact finish.
And the call will be against Fournier. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. For 3, Ross.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Fournier. Boom, he jams it straight down.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Here is Ross. The Knicks making the shot. Anthony right side. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Anthony's got 27.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by New York.
And it's Barrett penetrating. Here's Robinson. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Well, not hard to see why they're giving up points on this one. Just 2 pretty good looks from in close.
Outside Anthony. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. No good from Ross.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And there's Randle on the assist by Barrett. Barrett's got his 6th assist on the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Wagner. 6 points for him. Ross. Randle with the block. Quickly finds Fournier. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Randle. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the chart.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
Here's Robinson. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Robinson's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off of the 6.
Ross passes to Banchero. Anthony with it, quickly covering. Back to Wagner. He feeds it to Carter. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Oh, just very good offensive execution. Couldn't have asked for a better shot.
81. Ross with the bounce pass. Wagner wide open. The 3-pointer no good. New York's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. And it's Barrett penetrating. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Barrett's got 10 points here in the second half.
R.J. Barrett entered the league with confidence and an ability to get off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Randle is doubled. Now the pass to Quickly. Now here's Barrett. He's guarded by Ross. And to get open is Robinson. Barrett, no good.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
No good from Ross.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Anthony right side. Softly drops in the floater. Anthony's got 29.
Silky floater by the guard. Cole Anthony adjusts his shot to the situation.
Here's Randle. To get open is Robinson. Randle no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Ross. Here's Anthony. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, you have to stay with the play when you feel contact because you get a chance for maybe a 3-point play. In this opportunity, free throw coming for Mr. Cole Anthony.
And he knocks down the first one.
Cole Anthony, a guy who has just tremendous feel for the game. He's obviously been around it from the time he was very young. Just understands where the ball should be at all times. Good passer, aggressive scorer.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randle. Derrick Rose is checked in for Fournier. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Quickly. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Knicks shooting the ball with incredible accuracy, 68% so far. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Cole Anthony.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
That one falls for Brunson. And the Knicks making a change here. Reddish is checked in. And a change for the Magic. Hampton, he's checked in for Cole Anthony. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Well, Orlando shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Pass to Hampton. To the paint. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
Here's Brunson. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that.
Yeah, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Harris looking it over. Bamba setting the pick for Harris. Dishes it to Hampton. The baseline J off the mark.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the leaner.
Okeke passes to Harris. And he uses the glass on the layup. Harris has got 6.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Here's Rose. Tries again. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Now that's how you pick up second chance. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Bamba a screen on Rose. Here's Harris. And no good that time. Rose with some nice D. Here's Hartenstein. And Bamba pulls it down. Now Hampton. Harris outside. It's Bull, top of the key. Shoots over Brunson. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got his 6th rebound on the night. Brunson goes in, and he gets it to go. Brunson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Hampton. The Magic again can't hit. New York's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Brunson. And there's another one for the Knicks.
What a heads-up play by Obi. Toppin feeds the open man. Easy opportunity.
Well, Orlando shooting is leaving some to be desired, just 36% here in the 3rd quarter. Passes it to Bull, to the middle. And the dunk by Bamba.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Here's Brunson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the 2nd deep ball to go down for this guy.
The Magic shooting here about 46% for the game. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Tries from 10. It's deflected. A minute 50 left in the 3rd quarter. There's Rose with the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Left side, Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Oh, trying for it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
A brief check now of the stats for Brunson. Last year, getting it done. Put up about 16 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Now, here's Hampton. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. We've got 1:13 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Rose. Here's Toppin. Lays it up off the glass. Toppin's got 11 points.
We're talking about a 6'9" guy with a 7'2" wingspan. Toppin loves to be above the rim, picks up the loose change.
Down low, out to Harris. Good ball movement here by the Magic.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Hampton. 32 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Bull. It's rebounded by New York. Snatched away. Here's Okeke. He's got 5. And there's the pass to Bamba. Hampton with the ball. The tray. The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, excellent pursuit of the basketball by Mo Bamba. Love his effort there.
New York calls timeout.
spectacular moves. Your Knicks breaker and screw.
Brunson scanning the floor. What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for New York. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Well, Orlando shooting reasonably well, 45%. They've got Hartenstein and it's Sims in at the power forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Okeke, no good.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Here's McBride. Tries to save it, and they'll get another chance. Here's Sims, and the bank shot is good. Sims has got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Knicks.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Pass to Schofield. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Hampton misses. New York's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Brunson, no good. Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. A shot by Hampton with no one around. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Goes up on the wing. They get the rebound. Grimes lays it up and banks it in.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt. This time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
So it's Orlando now, following the score by New York. Out to the right wing. From the corner. Nice shot there by Bamba.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Here's Grimes with the drive. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
The first one falls. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Reddish, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And so he hits both. The Magic have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Passes to Houston. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Houston's got his first basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
He tries for 3. McBride's shot is off. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Hampton.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And it's good for 2. Sims has got 4 this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And then Carter with the dunk.
It doesn't get any easier than that, guys. Carter Jr. gets the position he wants and goes to town.
Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Knicks lead 141-110.
And here is Hampton. Houston. Reddish grabs the rebound. The Knicks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Hartenstein. Here's Grimes. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
A shot by Reddish, no good.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Houston's shot is off.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
New York calls timeout.
Your Knicks City Kings. A big round of applause for your Knicks City Kings.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Julius Randle.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. New York's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. McBride's shot is off. For Orlando, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Hampton passes to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Boy, terrific move by the big man, Wendell Carter Jr. So much athleticism. This guy is cooking.
New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. New York, no good that time either.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Okeke. The shot's good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
From 15 feet away, yes, that goes in. Sims has got 8 points in the quarter.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
117.
Hampton passes to Schofield, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Orlando's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them a fault. Here's Houston. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big people. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
A shot by Sims, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now, here's Hampton. And it's blocked. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. A whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
Let me hear you once again.
And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. Over in the corner, Randle. Going inside, and that one drops. Randle's got 22.
Well, the physicality that Julius Randle possesses, this guy is always proven capable despite defenders nearby.
Now here's Ross. Outside Anthony. Doris, the NBA keeps talking about the idea of an in-season tournament, taking a cue, I guess, from European soccer. Do you like that? Do you think it would work?
Well, the European soccer situation has the advantage of tradition and history. There's meaning behind it. Obviously, I'm open to a little drama in the middle of the NBA season. The challenge is convincing the players and their representation of the Players Association that this is something of value.
That free throw good from Anthony. And Anthony drops them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
New York's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Randle no good. Orlando's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Back to Ross. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Evan Fournier.
This is where Terrence Ross turns himself into a weapon. Drawing these fouls, getting to the free throw line. He is such an excellent free throw shooter.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Ross. Isn't it great? The NBA is becoming a global product. As more games are scheduled overseas. Doris, any locations you'd like to go to call a game? Maybe you and I could do a game in the Bahamas. How does that sound?
I love it, Kevin. If they're tipping it up, I'd love to be there. And think about it, beyond the travel and the opportunity to see the world, the opportunity to expose new fans to this game that we love so much, certainly not something to take lightly.
We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. And that one's good, Wagner.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
The Magic trail by 21. Now here's Ross. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Outside Anthony. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoffs. Something to think about. Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now, Ross, outside Anthony. To the inside, and finished off by Banchero.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
It's Fournier on the wing. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And that's now 20 points for Evan Fournier. The Magic trail by 20. Ross with it. He kicks it to Anthony. Offline with his 3.
I'm shocked
that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Barrett, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Wagner passes to Ross. Outside Anthony. Shot clock at 6. And there's the drive. The shot, no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Randle with the ball. Now Anthony defending. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Wagner kicks to Anthony. No good on the 3. The Knicks leading by 20. It's Randle with the drive, and Randle throws it down.
Wow, Julius Randle getting downhill and leaves no doubt.
135.
And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Orlando.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The 3 from Anthony. And the 3 ball is good. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
138.
Fournier against Ross. Pass to Anthony. Here's Banchero, quickly covering. That's good from Banchero on the assist by Anthony.
We have seen more than just a willingness from Cole Anthony to share the basketball. We've seen a real aptitude in this regard.
Here's quickly. And that one, good. And the Knicks lead by 21.
Knicks lead a lot.
1:31 left to play in the final quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Julius Randle.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
Here's Randle following the bucket by Orlando. And Robinson throws it down home.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
And they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Anthony against quickly. There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
This is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
It's t-shirt time. We know you want one, so make some noise.
checked in for Fournier. Then for the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Banchero. Okiki comes in for Franz Wagner. And it's Hampton for Ross. Here's Randle. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And that's now 30 points for Julius Randle.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight. Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Brunson, no good. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And here is Hampton. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He dishes it to Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. The shot misses. Up top, Barrett. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. RJ, when you look at this game, the offense was clicking. What was happening out there?
Just really getting the win. And when everybody contributes and everybody's, in double figures, everybody's playing well together, that's what it's all about.
And you were a big part of that as well, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.